What's happening, everybody? Trey here, joined by my dad, Sean, and today reactions to the classics. We got a song battle featuring band Morrison. As you can see at the bottom, it's going to be the track Big Time Operators going against I'm Not Feeling It Anymore. I want to shout out our longtime patron and band Morrison fan of the channel, Sean. Thank you, Sean, for bringing this battle. I don't know either of these tracks. A bit of a 90s. I don't know much 90s band Morrison, so we'll get educated today.
Well, yeah, you're not going to get real educated except for listen to it, because I'm the research guy in this whole operation, and there wasn't much research. So we'll start out, as you see below, with the Big Time Operators. Too Long in Exile is the album in '93. His 22nd studio album. It reached 29. The album itself reached 29 in the U.S. Van Morrison's highest ranking since 1978's Wavelength, which went to 28, and until 1999's Back on Top, which went to 28. So, it's just his commercial success in the U.S., as you see from that, had kind of died out. I don't know anything about the song, Trey, but Van's a great songwriter, so we'll check out the lyrics. We'll have them up, and we'll share what we think when the song's over. Like we're gonna go some blues action.
I was gonna say, I did not expect
this. I didn't either, right?
Not at all. I'm intrigued.
Told me to come on over. I made my way to New York, and they tried to have me deported, stop me from getting work, blacklisted me all over. They were vicious and they were mean.
In this blues, you gotta have some blues to sing about.
Yes.
Baby, on the music business scene. Well, they look like politicians, but underneath they were thugs. And they spread malicious rumors, threatened to have me busted for drugs. They had nothing on me. Oh man, I was really clean. But they were big time operators on the music business scene. They put a bug in my apartment, listening on my calls. I was looking for some motivation. I couldn't find any motivation at all. They were very desperate people, riding in long black limousines. But they were big time operators on the music business scene.
Little organ action.
Yeah.
They were glorified by the media. They were heroes who had names. They said that they would bury me if I didn't play their game. They said I didn't know the score and that I was young and green. They were big time operators the music business scene. Tried to hold me to a phony contract. I said I didn't agree. Had to get out of the clutches. Had to go underground, you see. Now I'm living in another country. But I know exactly just where I've been. Stay away from big time operators. We've been on the music business scene. Oh, baby, big time operators on the music business scene. Oh, baby, big time operators on the music business scene. Oh, filling names and places. Baby, you know who I mean.
All right, big time operators, Van Morrison, man, not what I expected at all. Whenever we started with that bluesy start, which obviously carried throughout the whole song.
Yeah, it wasn't just the instrumentation; it was his delivery. It was just,
Oh yeah,
the old speaking blues stuff. He didn't really sing much. He just kind of spoke it on. Obviously, this has some personal. I don't know how much of it's personal, but I mean, it has an overall personal arch to it. Of they were big time operators, baby, on the music business scene. So, and it doesn't speak real highly of them, and neither does anybody else that was around when Van the Man was starting out in the, this song's from the 90s, but when we started out in the 60s and 70s,
yeah.
It's brutal, man.
Yeah, he talks of making his way to New York and being threatened to be deported and be out of work, and especially at that time, if you didn't have a music label behind you, it was going to be near impossible to break through.
Yeah, for sure. And he starts out verse 2 like, they looked like politicians, but underneath they were thugs. So they looked really nice, probably in their suits and everything, but underneath they were just brutal.
Man, and I think that he utilized the tried and true blues technique of having that refrain that ends every verse.
Yeah, exactly.
The big time operators on the music scene. He notes they put a bug in my apartment to listen in on my calls. And yet again, I'd like to ask Van, like, is all of this true?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too.
Because it wouldn't surprise me.
No, it wouldn't surprise me a bit.
If it did
surprise me a bit.
Talking about how, again, kind of fancy they were, riding in the black limousines, this and that, glorified by the media. They were heroes who had names. They said they would bury me if I didn't play their game.
Man.
Yet again, pointing to the power of the powers that be in the music industry at the time. And he knows they tried to hold him to a phony contract. How many people have we read about in the 60s that happened to? I said I didn't agree. Had to get out of the clutches. Had to go underground. You see, now I'm living in another country, but I know exactly just where I've been. Man, I was really pleasantly surprised. Not that I expected it to be bad song, but I was impressed how Van kind of put all this together.
Yeah, man, great songwriting. So that's going to take us to I'm Not Feeling It Anymore, which is from the Hymns to the Silence album in 1991, his 21st album. First studio double album ever. Trey, the album went to 5 in the UK. Don't know anything on the song either, but as I said in the first song, it was very easy to figure out.
Yeah.
With his songwriting, we don't have to worry about it. We'll know what it's about.
have to get back to base. I need to talk to somebody I can trust. Too many cooks are trying to spoil the broth. I can't feel it in my throat. That's all she wrote. I'm not feeling it no more. I'm not feeling it anymore. Not feeling it no more. Not feeling it anymore. When I was high at the party, everything looked good. I was seeing through rose-colored glasses, not seeing the wood for the trees. I started out in normal operation, but I just ended up in doubt. Oh, my drinking buddies, they locked me out. I'm not feeling it no more. I'm not feeling it anymore. I'm not feeling it no more. I'm trying to give you the score. You see me up there, baby. I'm on the screen. But I know better now. You're so unreal. If this is success, then something's awful wrong. 'Cause I bought the dream and I had to play along. I'm not feeling it no more. I'm not feeling it anymore. I'm trying to give you the score. I'm not feeling it no more. We all know that money don't buy your love. You just get a job and somewhere to live. You have to look for happiness within yourself. And don't go chasing thinking that it is somewhere else. I'm not feeling it no more. I'm not feeling it anymore. Baby, I'm trying to give you the score. I'm not feeling it no more. I was pretending all the time. I was giving everybody what they wanted, and I lost my peace of mind. You know, all I ever wanted was simply just to be me. All you ever need is the truth, and the truth will set you free. Yeah. I'm not feeling it no more. it no more. Not feeling it anymore.
That long 90s fade out.
I'm not feeling it anymore. Just off the bat, it seemed like Big Time Operators, kind of looked back at the band's early days, whereas here, this song is like, he's had the success, he's had the acclaim and whatnot, and, as the song says, I'm not feeling it no more.
Yeah, you realize that it's not what it's all cracked up to be. And yeah, I thought the songwriting on this is just fantastic. I mean, it really is. And yeah, what you're talking about, I'm going to skip.
Shout out to Sean for pairing these two.
Yeah, no, it's
together,
really
man.
good. Verse 2, when I was high at the party, everything looked good. I was seeing through rose-colored glasses, not seeing the wood for the trees. I started out a normal operation, but I just ended up in doubt. All my drinking buddies, they locked me out. So in the first one, it seemed like maybe a girl was getting rid of him. I don't know in the first verse. Verse 3, you see me up there, baby, I'm on the screen, but I know better now. It's so unreal.
I think pointing to, that fame and whatnot,
exactly.
all these people loving me.
Yeah, and looking at me going, this guy's got it made, but he delivers it here. If this is success, and something's awfully wrong, because I bought the dream, and I had to play along. Because once you reach a certain level of success, you're in the record contracts, you got concerts booked, and you're like, really, I just kind of want to dip out of this, but it's too late. I'm already famous, and I already have all these obligations.
Well, and as you touched on that verse one where it says, there's too many cooks in the kitchen type of deal, that kind of plays into that idea. And, here he also knows how money can't buy you happiness and
love.
And, so he's man's kind of throwing away all the things that the world tells you will eventually give you, peace and joy and whatnot. And, hey, he tells us plainly, he ain't feeling it no more, man.
No, and I think in verse 5, I was pretending all the time. I was giving everybody what they wanted, and I lost my peace of mind. And all I ever wanted was simply just to be me. All you ever need is the truth, and the truth will set you free. Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, these lyrics are very, very strong.
And, instrumentation, got piano heavy, but just a bit more upbeat than our
upbeat, a little catchy,
track as well, man. So I guess, Dad, that brings us to what is going to be our winner on this? I mean, there were two great tracks.
They
man.
are, but it's an easy winner for me, Trey, because I actually am feeling it right now. So I'm not feeling it anymore is the winner for me, for sure.
Yeah, man. That's
the songwriting. I just liked really the message of it.
No, man. That's a great jam. I like the instrumentation on Big Time Operators a little bit more, so I'm actually going to go with that as my winner here. So a bit of a divide on the battle here, but hey, we're all winners today. After those two great jams, let us know, y'all, down below which of these two you have as the winner, and be sure to shout out Sean for bringing this battle to our attention, man.
Oh, that's Sean. Okay, I didn't know. Well, if you'd like to help us in any way, like Sean does, that's Sean, not me. Check out our Patreon link below or the Patreon link on the end screen, and give this thing a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you need to. And check out the end screen as well. I'll put something from Van up on there. We got several things from Van up.
No, definitely, man. Yeah, you got a lot of good stuff and battles and reviews to dive into.
That's right.
So until next time, y'all, thanks for watching. Happy listening, and we will see you.